To bring anything into your life, imagine it's already here. Welcome to the Wisdom Channel with me, Katerina Satori. I am filming this video in a sunny California, and I'd love to dedicate this video to exploration of the science and the skill and the magic of co-creating with the universe in a very intentional way, also known as manifestation. And I love the very, very simple quote that I shared in the very beginning: to bring anything into your life, imagine it's already here. You can call it in so many different ways. You can call it stepping into your future timeline, stepping into your highest vibrational timeline, acting as if, imagining it's already here. But I'd like to offer you how I think about that process and how I actually experiment and integrate it into my simple daily practice. Because if I'm going to offer you a simple thing to add to what you're already doing that will make a big difference, you'll be interested in that, right? Okay, so let's start with that. To bring anything into your life, first to ask a question: what do you desire to bring into your life? What is worth bringing into your life? Do you desire more aligned opportunities? Do you desire expansion of your consciousness? Do you desire prosperity that is harmonious, that is sustainable? What do you desire? Do you desire new environment, new relationships, new expansion of your business? So the first is ask yourself, what is my deepest desire that comes straight from my heart? Not something that I think I should have or something that other people have and I am enticed by that, but what is my deepest desire? And then the second step to that is that you imagine it's already here. And the key word is imagine. Using the power of your imagination, ability to see things before they show up into your reality, ability to call this vision from the quantum field that is everywhere around you and bring it closer and closer and closer to the power of your intention, to the point where you find yourself living your dream fulfilled. Look around your life. Right now, you are living your dream fulfilled. What you have right now, 5 or 10 years or 15 years ago, was your dream, was your intention, whether conscious or unconscious. A lot of times we begin this journey by realizing that we are creating unconscious intentions, right? Unconscious desires, unconscious programs. And on the path of awakening, we begin to realize, wow, I can actually direct my intention. I can be more precise with what I call into my life, right? So it's a beautiful, beautiful process of that discovery and learning to co-create with the universe. To bring anything into your life, imagine it's already here. If it's already here, the question is, if this dream is already here, who you get to be, who you get to become, and who are you already being in that reality, right? Right? Really, really beautiful experiences. So if, for example, you are calling in your true purpose, this is your main intention. You desire to live a life where you do the work that is yours to do, that you are truly living your purpose, your dharma. Then in the morning when you wake up, before you answer your phone, before you respond to your spouse, before you give another being your attention, you give that attention to your soul. And the way you do it is you get up a little bit earlier, you wake up a little bit earlier before everybody else, before the noise of the world grips you, and you begin this conscious creation where you lay in your bed. And why is that time so matters? Because you are so close to your subconscious mind. You're so close to the world of your soul, right? You're just waking up and your subconscious mind is so impressionable. And this is the time where you imagine yourself, who you would get to be, the version of you. You kind of imagine your future self. And on one level, you can visualize what your future self would look like, right? What kind of clothes your future self would have. Who would you be with? What would you be doing? How would you be spending your time? What would bring you joy, right? And then you would get into the qualities of your future self. Like, what kind of qualities would your future self have? What kind of confidence, level of skill, the level of vision, the level of leadership, right? So this is really, really powerful, and you get to know your future self in this very direct, experiential, imaginatory way until one day you begin to live that dream. I remember 2015, that's 6 years ago, I was mapping and I was tapping into my future vision. At that time, I used to live in Las Vegas in the desert, and my dream was to live by the ocean. Right now, I literally can smell the ocean from my front patio. But before this became my reality, I was doing this work on the inner plane. I was tapping into my future self, and I was imagining what my future most fulfilled self would be doing during a day. I would write out entire day, how I would wake up, who I would be with, how would I start my day, my morning practice, my work with clients that I adore, my writing time, my creation of my programs time. So you get into the space of really feeling that future self. And then every day you step into that reality. It's a very similar work that what Joe Dispenza teaches of creating a new body and new mind, right? I always approach the same process, but from the perspective of going into the quantum field and calling your most highest frequency future potential self forward and getting to know that reality, and then rising your ability to believe that you can become that version of you. Because a lot of times we create only to the level that we believe what is possible for us, isn't it so? Otherwise we would all be billionaires right now. But because so many people, so very, very few people believe that a life of prosperity and abundance and living through joy is possible for them, that's why not very many people embody it, right? It's one thing, raise your level of belief and raise your level of worthiness, and then you raise your level of devotion, because what it takes, once you see it, you still get to create it, right? You still get to create it. It's not enough just to see it, but one supports another. If you don't do this work on the inner planes, the art of manifestation on the inner planes of sensing, seeing, imagining, delighting into remembering your own most brilliant future, then just creating it through the effort, through the willpower, is missing out on a big support of your higher self. So that's why we're doing the inner work, because you are engaging your higher self to help you create. It's like you're co-creating with your superconscious mind, right? So, and if you see me filming, I like to channel these videos when I am on the floor. So you see, I'm sitting on the chair, I'm on the floor. This started all the way from childhood, you know. I loved sitting on the floor and reading and studying. And now I find myself in the same position on the floor, teaching and sharing these insights. So, but really beautiful, right? I can vouch that this works. And everything I've created, everything that I see right now, this used to be a dream. Now this is my reality. There was a crucial inner process that I was showing up very devotionally and working with the universe, because the universe is this beautiful field of possibilities, right? Field of possibilities. We are created in the image of the great creatrix. So we can create with our imagination, with our intention, with our inspired action, through service, through contribution, through our creativity. There's infinite ways to create. But to bring anything into your life, imagine it's already there. Beautiful, beautiful process. I hope you start that every morning. You use the time before you start your day. Spend 10 minutes in the morning sitting or laying as a sovereign co-creator of your reality. Create your vibrational reality. And then using the inspiration that you get from that creation process, you take the steps, a very simple, practical actions that you will hear from your soul. What's the next intuitive step to take to bring that vision forward? That's entire manifestation process. And of course, not being attached to the outcome. Don't kill the magic by your expectations. You know how to accelerate your manifestation? Add celebration. Celebration. Celebrate every moment, every moment, every moment, every moment. Celebrate yourself every time you step in the seed of creation, in a seed of your manifestation, that you remember how to use the power of your mind, the power of your soul, the power of your spirit to create the life that you are inspired by. I can talk about this topic for many hours, but I'm going to pause here. And I just wanted to say thank you for tuning in. I love you. Create the life that you're wildly inspired by, because it's your time, and it is the most sovereign lifetime you have ever lived. So don't waste it on waiting. Begin creating.